Okay, hello and welcome back to High Fleet. So, the campaign last we left off, we had to re-attempt part of it, because unfortunately just before we hit a save point, the game seemingly glitched out a bit and deleted two of the Hornets from our fleet. Following that, we got took out then by a nomad. The plan is to meet with this son of what's his face over here, as per last time. Oh, it seems to be having some little issues today. Okay. No, there it is. Okay. I've looked as well. Apparently, the moving this left and right was actually part of a recent patch. They've added a few little quality of life things in, and that's one of them, which I greatly appreciate because it could get a bit tedious doing these radio transmissions. Zephyr Dan Gilead. So that's going away from us, we'll not catch them. We're fairly slow, we have to really get the jump on them to stand any chance. It's a bit of a shame that we couldn't get any of those cargo containers last time. Arriving, okay. So more of them arriving now. Oh, for God's sake! What's it do? What's it saying there? There. From Kebereth, and they've encrypted again. With no information on it. What was the last message we got them from there? Because it's a... That was this way. Have we had any that point down here? No, okay. I was going to say we might be able to try and sort of cross-reference them and see if we could pick out one or two of the words. Alarm raised. Silent strike is impossible. Yeah, well, we'll at least refuel.
Attention, new target on the radar.
He says as a warning.
Attention, new target on the radar.
That'll be aircraft passing by. Right. Right, these have to be numbers. Right, Okay, it could be 8, 9, 10. 8, 9 or 10. Actually, it couldn't be, because this will be numbers as well. It has to be 10. We're getting somewhere. Okay. That also has to be a number. But if this is a number, then that can't be. That's going to be a letter, isn't it? I might be getting somewhere. What if this is arrive? Right, what controls the own Z? Can I get an E here? Yeah, but this would be an I. Is there another E around there? Does not appear so. Oh well. What control is D here? No, right. Atovsian, I think we're making progress with this. But we're not. Could this be attach? Right, the messages we've had on our way here. What call names have we had? Oh, we can't read them now because we've changed the cipher. Right, oh well. We'll keep tabs on that. Refueling is taking far too long. Come on. Right, there we are. Okay. Right, the last message. Not that one. This one. This controls a number. That can't be a number there. Then this has to be one. So it could be 10. I knew that's got. Maybe this could be a number. This. But I would say it could be 10. And that might be it. No, it could be 12. And this latest one. I think that this is correct. About 6. What controls that B? That, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, could that be? No, no, no. That. Keep an eye. Well, keep an ear to the ground
Target
now.
on the radar.
Passengers. That's passengers. No passengers. No, that can't be 4. No passengers. Now heading west, no passengers. There we go. Now heading west, no passengers. In 8 hours, position flying northeast. Cargo slaves, or you can supply turbine oil. Okay. Will arrive in approx 13 hours. Position. Course northeast. So I'll be heading to. That's that cargo thing going to Zaram. Will arrive in 8 hours. Route. Uruk, Samra. Uruk to Samra. A lot of where is Uruk? Ah, that's another one down there. It's a lot of cargo traffic mostly. Right. But we've got the cipher cracked. We'll finish refueling. Something going above us.
Attention, new target on the radar.
What have we got in working order? That's the Nomad. Shit. Ow.
Structural damage received. Engine lost.
We need to leave. No, don't overheat the engine, goddamn son of a... Flares, and they didn't do a thing. Retreat, you sod! Come on, retreat! I'm hovering over the damn thing, but it's like going around it in circles. Christ. Come on, leave. Yes, retreat. Leave. Yeah, they're just literally hounding the Hornet down. No, screw you. Right, this is such a cheap thing, this that they're doing. Right. God, I hate this goddamn Nomad. Right, we've got a Nomad to kill. Right, that Hornet's a bit knackered now. The Gepard can do a bit of work. That Wasp is not in fighting shape. We've got two light cruisers. They're packing a... I think those are escape pods. There's a missile there. 2 missiles on this one. On the side sponsons to fire the missiles. This thing is packing, I think those are escape pods on the sides. Is that a missile I can see just there? Not entirely certain. This still has a big rack of missiles. The Nomad is still packing a bunch. You can see a few there, there's a few there. This has probably got like half a dozen or more missiles. Right. There's an armor plate there, and there's armor plates there and just there, so that there are bits of armor holding this together, but advisable to get either above or below and just hammer in at the fuel tanks. The Griffin, easiest to get underneath or to these side parts here and just smash into it. Right, okay, what have we got? Right, so this thing we can probably just go above. We have to hit though. Looks like the flares on the bottom of the Hornet are destroyed. We've only got the ones on the top. And I'm missing a lot of shots. Left side arm is gone. Well, half gone, roughly. Left side arm is completely gone. Guns are damaged, slowing the turn rates, I think, here. Can't do much else. Now we've got the Gepard. Right, let's use this for cover. There we go, get them to fight at their own. Left side is taking some nasty hits, but we keep managing to get those missiles hit their own. But the left side arm is now destroyed. Put out that fire now. Right, we've got one. We can utilise the right side a bit more before we retreat, try and get some pits waste those missiles. Ow. Yep, right side's gone. Fuel's on fire. We can put that fire out. It's immediately start up again though. Right, let's get the Wasp in. The Wasp cannot take those kinds of hits. It's not really nippy enough to get out of the way of gunfire. It's more just designed to dodge missiles, not cannon fire. Yeah. Right, let's get the right side armor on him. There we go. Guns are loaded. We are underneath. This will be a good. There we go. Just need to get under him. We've got a gap on the right side though now. There's a small gap in the armour. Very unfortunate we lost a Wasp there. Right, what can we get? I think we can probably... Several communities are exposed to life-threatening... Oh, there's a little radiation hazard. Ah. Oh my god, that's the main battery cannons. We got the main battery cannons from it. Great, now what's coming after us? We're gonna have to go. Whatever that is, I don't have to deal with another goddamn nomad. Yep. We're wanted for a meeting. We're not going to get that in time. West. Main cargo. Equipment urgently. Reactor 20 tons. So it's a trade convoy coming from, I think, here-ish. Doesn't matter. We're out. What can we put into a strike force that isn't basically destroyed? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Not that we can do a strike anyway, because we're currently made. The Gepard can sort of do a bit of work here for us before bringing the Hellfire. At least clear out the missiles. I don't want to have to eat any of those. Got him.
The enemy has been destroyed.
Yeah. Good ship, the Gepard. Guns recharge faster. So faster reloading or have a full clip when we go in. We'll go with that because it can be more beneficial over a long fight. Right. This is about to go. Then we need protection. Then we can get the other gun. We have somehow, surprisingly, though we've lost a wasp, and our hornets are once again in terrible condition, we've made it here and we've actually got a decent amount of money on us. 22 odd grand, which at the moment that seems like okay, it's a reasonable amount, but we've got a bunch of guns and equipment to sell. Okay. So we've got this person again. Their dad's just died, and they have new Tarkin. They join us immediately, and there's one to the north, quite far away. The ship works. We can sell the 180 mils. Ah, right, yes. There's, I think those were the main guns off of the Nomad there, or at least some of them. But yeah, that's a nice amount of money for us there. We're on to 40k. We can hire out some of these ships here. Supplies wise though, so we've got 30k left. We don't have anything else to sell, do we? Like any missiles or anything? No. Just got scraps from what's left of the Wasp, unfortunately. Right. The Paladin would be good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the shipworks. I'm going to do some emergency repairs here. This will cost 1.7k. God, it'll take forever. How much would the Hornets take? How much would they cost to get to like a reasonable point? A long time, another 40 odd hours. We can probably repair one thing while we're here. That will probably be fine. So 20 hours will repair the Gepard. That'll be fine for now on the Hornet. So we can get those two into okay order. We have enough to hire that, but we wouldn't have much left. I want to actually have some funds left at this point. But we can go for a Scarab. We'll refuel. We'll repair. And we've seen this event. So, the sun's been blotted out. We make a speech. And we check for faith. We check for Romani. So we give them the explanation that, oh, check Romani didn't work this time. So morale is at 0 now. Unidentified ship, Basalt.
Attention, new target on the radar. Attention, new target on the radar.
It is coming in on approach. What have we got? Is it a... It's a flaming nomad. God damn it. The Hornets refuse. The Gepard's alright. I don't really want to send another Wasp in against this. It's going to have to be Gepards. We'll try and kill those light cruisers. Did the Gepards refuse as well? Without me knowing? Right, let me just restart that. Morale, morale. Okay, so they're not refusing. The Gepards are fine. They should be in first. We can send the Scarab in as well. Armor piercing, very nice. Right, the Hellfire is third. Yeah, going to say, so it gave us... Yeah, it gave us the wrong order there, for whatever reason. Mind you, even here, it's given us the Scarab first. Ow, ow, ow. Can't retreat, it's gone. Yeah, I think what's happening there is we're getting plunging fire that's hitting the that's hitting the ship bridge. Can't take that loss. So we've got another flaming nomad here. These aren't going in for some reason, these Gepards. I have no idea why. Just send everything before the Hellfire, whatever we can. Let's see if we can... Ah! lost our guns. What if I move over here? Can I drag that missile into... No, damn. Right, this ship is dead. How many damn missiles do these things have? I can't believe how quick that goes. Good lord. Right, that's fuel silos. We might be able to have one more go. Now the Gepards, which weren't rioting and weren't joining the fray, have decided to riot, and most of the other ships have. And so has the capital ship, right. That's it. Defeated via riot. Well, for some reason we're not out. It's just that every single ship is now rioting. We can't send them because we've got riots. In fact, I don't think that anything will engage them, apart from possibly that Gepard, which, even though it's not rioting, won't actually engage. So yeah, we've lost due to riots. Again, very sucky way to go. Now even that's rioting. Yeah. Sucky way to lose. $50,300. Is that what it's going to add at this point? Well, we've given it a few goes on this checkpoint. There just seems to be nomads up here that they just get the wind of me, and I'm just getting eaten to shreds here. So I think it's going to be a restart here. Yeah, we now have 63.1 thousand bonus money at the start. Jesus Christ. I think probably get a couple more fuel eventually, just by virtue. And then again, I'm managing to lose this in every single possible way. I've lost to rioting. I've lost to the last time it was a glitch at that point with the Hornet. I think I'm going to have to redesign the. I'm going to have to redesign the capital ship as well, the Hellfire. I think this is the issue here. The bridge is here, and as a result, plunging fire, because I can't put, as far as my knowledge is, yeah, because these electronics instruments are up here, I can't place armour on top of these areas. Also, as you'll notice, they do need to have room at either side. I'm fairly certain that if, for example, I place even just empty hull around them, as you can see, it no longer counts that as being active on that side. So cannot have anything impeding these in that area. They have to be able to have area around them to function, so these do have to go on the top of the ship. However, if I don't put any armour on this bridge, so what I'm considering might have to be the case here is that I literally may have to do something along the lines of maybe just putting a crew quarters there and moving the bridge down here somewhere like that. Perhaps even putting it somewhere down here where it's just surrounded by armor panels or something. I also might put some spaced wings on this, like I did with the Hornets, because from my other designs so far, I think that these armoured wings and doubling up on the armoured plates in areas has been incredibly successful. So this has honestly been one of my most successful designs. The Wasp is still also pretty good, but I think even this, we've got some like nice little like mini armoured wings here with the missiles in. I'm wondering if I could perhaps maybe get a bit more armour on, especially on the sides, so I might actually toy with the idea of an armoured wing here as well, and just try that out. But also I may create a designated strike vessel, where it will be maybe just something that's very lightly armoured, perhaps with like a good bit of underside armour, but is literally just bombs. So this is a good brawler, a really nice sort of brawling dogfighter. But I mean, I look at this like 192 kilometers an hour, 2-to-1 thrust to weight. What if we look at, say, something that's known for incredible speed as a dogfighter? We look at a Lightning. Thrust to weight is 7.8, speed is 700. The Gepards will really outperform a lot of the opponents. What have we got with those? Yeah, again, 360 nearly, thrust to weight ratio of 4. It may be worth trying to give some, maybe yeah, these thrusters on the side, so perhaps I could, with the Wasp, maybe look at a design that where I have some, instead of these manoeuvring thrusters here, maybe I give it some designated, where are they here? Yeah, some of these. As you can see, the thrust to weight ratio is already at 2.9, speed is at 250 already, so that could be a significant improvement there, and it's also improved the range a little bit, seeing as we hadn't armoured those anyway, because that's something as well. The manoeuvring thrusters, you can actually put armour around them, but you can't for these the fixed propulsion engines. They have this area beneath them, as you see when we hover over the manoeuvring ones, they don't. Odd, you'd think that these would have, you'd be able to not be able to armour either, but apparently no, you can absolutely put armour around the manoeuvring ones, but not these, which is why I've done it on the Hellfire. All of its thrusters are manoeuvring thrusters, purely because it means I can give it an armoured underside then. But I think that, yeah, with the Wasp here, it might be beneficial to do that, and also to, where we've got bombs here, armament, bombs. Yeah, in fact we can actually affix these to the armour. But I see the problem. They need a connection to the electricity. Yeah, because electricity can't travel through armour, it can travel through hull. So it might be an idea here to have hull sections, perhaps here. What's the issue here then? Not connected apparently. Yeah, just click on reconnect there. But of course the issue then is no armoured underside, so I'm gonna look, but yes, I'll off camera have a look at a few redesigns. I think here what might be an idea is to just attach like an armoured wing like the Hornet here, stick a missile in, put some flares in perhaps as well. I think this could be much more survivable with a couple of flares. Where can we get a flare launcher? There they are. Issue there, of course, being that it's blocked by the thrusters. But we could probably put a wing here. Attach maybe a missile and a little bit of a hull, just a hull cube sticking out, and literally have some flares that jut outwards, a bomb on the bottom and a missile in there as well. And then it would lower the speed again, but it is I think that could be a good idea. I don't want it to cost too much though, but I'll have a look at that off screen. Might save it as a different design. I might literally I might create one. Rather than creating a new Wasp with bombs, I might just create one with armoured wings, and then one with a bit, and then one that's just a designated bomber that we can just send in with the strike groups. Maybe a good idea, but definitely something I'm going to look at for next time. And I think redesigning the Hellfire, now that I've had a bit of a play with it, I want to see if I can create maybe some kind of, and it'll be a massive redesign, which means I'll have to strip parts of the ship away, but create some kind of basically a armoured citadel in the centre of the ship, and also put another layer of armour on the sides. It seems to get shot a lot on the sides. Enemies do not engage that thing from above, which it's annoying because if they engage it from above, the plunging fire, I'll just bring it up as well. When engaged from above, which it is occasionally, these things get knocked off so easily, they really do. It may even be worth putting like a bit of just some hull going up here and just creating like a little armoured roof outside of the range of these electronics. Like nothing serious, you know, not like just make this huge armoured structure. No, just like a bit of hull that just goes up the sides at about here, that just goes up and across. Maybe worth looking into, because these get knocked off so incredibly easy. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, creating some kind of, perhaps like almost like an eye shape in the middle, like a capital I, that attaches to the top but has a strip going down where the bridge is, that's surrounded by armour on both sides, because it seems to be the sides we take most of the hits from. but connects to the rest of the ship so that it's not disconnected. And it's just basically armoured layers there. Could be something to look into. Definitely need to armour up the sides more. I definitely want another layer or two of armour along the sides, because we seem to engage most enemies on the sides. The bottom's pretty well armoured enough. They rarely last very long beneath us. But it probably wouldn't hurt to perhaps get a smidge more fuel as well. So if I do make it a bit larger, stick more fuel on to increase that range. Could be a good idea. I might just have to have some areas that are unarmoured upwards propulsion engines, even if it means that... Because I guess I don't need everything here to be armoured. Every single one of these. Just the ones that are directly below the fuel, really. So like the ones here and here could probably be propulsion engines to get extra thrust. But yeah, I think some kind of armoured citadel where the bridge is. And if there's some way of maybe... What might do it actually would be this defence system. Where is it? We've got a... protects against artillery shelling. Right. So... yeah. Blocked by another. In fact, we do actually have a couple of those. Literally here. So supposedly, anything that goes to just the sides of this antenna, so these are actually protected by this active protection system. But perhaps it might be... Because the thing is, you can't get anything directly above. And this is the biggest, most expensive radar system. You know, that one we were putting on earlier is like a cheapy version of it. You know, you've got the 500 here, which is a teeny little thing, or you can have the 700, which is the big one. It's the same here. We've got the electronic intelligence system. Yeah, we've gone and got the big one, as opposed to the little wimpy one. But it might be beneficial to just have some backup ones, I guess, even if it's just sat on top of the armour. But of course you'd have to create armoured gaps for it to be able to function, and yeah, it's a weird one. We'll have a play about with it. Maybe could even... Can you put these underneath? Absolutely you can. May literally be worth having like some backup systems underneath, like electronic backups on the underside, just so that if they get knocked off. Anyway, things to think about. It's too bad we lost that one though. I think we were doing very strongly there, and it's just got literally getting sandwiched between strike groups. And it's one of those. It's like, well, do I stay and have my ships repaired, or do I leave and know that I'm going to be going around the place with half cobbled together ships? I need those so that I can send in strike groups, but I can't wait around for the repairs. It's a bit... Yeah, I think just more armour is going to be in order, especially for the wasps. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. I'll have a redesign of these in the interim period, and we'll see about it. Oh, and that's something as well. I might be able to start messing around with carriers. The same patch that has fixed the... Well, added a few quality of life things, like moving the radio dials around with the mouse and things. In fact, I can bring it up here. I think it was yes, they've changed some little things like crosshair options, and you can now set the difficulty and ship types in the testing arena on the shipworks, which is nice. But where was it? Boardless windows. We've got, I think it was fixed aircraft behaviour in battle and the global map. So when I've tried to use aircraft carriers, they were broken.